Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice Gods Among Us video. In this video we have the Aquaman Challenge Battle 1, which only bronze characters are allowed on your team, starting off with Regime Catwoman, Nightwing, and Insurgency Green Arrow bronze. Skipping the fight is a whopping 1,000 credits. So we're going to get this fight started, and it's going to be relatively academic here for Deathstroke for the first couple fights.
Begin.
As Catwoman usually never has a lot of health, and she gets decked in 2 shots. Nightwing is dropped, and Green Arrow can't even survive 1 shot with the sword, and there's the easy victory in the first matchup. Whopping 7 seconds for Deathstroke, 197 XP, so as you can see they did not fix the XP, as well as 230 credits, so just like the previous challenge with Regime Raven, the credits suck. In the second fight, we have Harley Quinn, Regime Solomon Grundy, and Cyborg, all of which are level 2. Skipping the fight is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So Harley Quinn cannot survive 2 shots. Cyborg goes down with 1 swipe of the sword, and Solomon Grundy hits Born on a Monday and gets cut up, and there's the easy victory in the second matchup, this time taking a whopping 10 seconds. 200 XP for the second matchup, as well as 1,250 credits. In the third matchup, we have Sinestro, Lex Luthor, and Green Lantern, all of which are level 3. So all these fights are still going up by 1.
Begin.
So we start off on Sinestro, who takes 2 hits to go down. And Lex Luthor's in. We're going to get off a sword spin. And Lex Luthor's knocked out, as well as Green Lantern for the easy victory and the double kill with the sword. 202 XP, as well as 270 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge, the Flash, Catwoman, as well as Deathstroke, none of which will be able to survive 3 heavy attacks, as they have 320 and 288 health. So we're going to get started here on the Flash,
Begin.
who gets cut up in 3 hits. Catwoman gets off 1 kick and then is obliterated by the sword spin, lock and load, and Deathstroke is also eliminated, so it doesn't matter. They still go down rather quickly. 204 XP, as well as 290 credits. In the fifth matchup, we have Insurgency Green Arrow, New 52 Flash, as well as Lex Luthor. Skipping the match is now 5,000 credits.
Begin.
And all these fights are 1 energy. As Green Arrow is able to take 3 hits, but then goes down quickly after that. Lock and load. And the Flash is cut up in 1 shot, as is Lex Luthor.
Boring.
So there's the double kill victory in the 5th matchup. 207 XP, as well as 310 credits. In the 6th matchup, we have New 52 Green Lantern, Regime Solomon Grundy, as well as Harley Quinn, all of which are level 6, bronze.
Begin.
So you can see all these fights are very easy for anybody, even a newbie. And Deathstroke is a beast. So Solomon Grundy's taking the most hits out of anybody, but he's also cut up. And we're just going to shoot the shit out of Harley Quinn. Easy victory there. 1 shot, 1 kill. And that fight took a long time for Deathstroke. 209 XP as Lex Luthor almost hits 33. As well as 330 credits. In the 7th matchup, we have Cyborg, Green Lantern, and the Flash, all of which are around the 500 to 400 health range. Still very easy. Cyborg has an interesting passive ability that I really wish would have carried on to higher level cards, is that he has increased health regeneration. I might have been out of the way for a sword attack. Yes, I was. And it's surprising to see that more characters did not use that, as health regeneration is pretty much non-existent nowadays. And there's the easy victory as the Flash is cut up. as I was barely trying there. 211 XP, as well as 350 credits. In the 8th matchup, which usually yields 3 energy, challenge Dampening Field with Sinestro, New 52 Flash, and Regime Catwoman. And for those of you wondering, I'm not upgrading Lex Luthor because I'm saving the Lance Blast for Silver Lex Luthor, who is much more of a beast, who I do not own yet. As well as Silver Wonder Woman, Silver Doomsday, and Gold Superman. Normal. I do not own any of those cards. So the Flash is cut up. And Catwoman cannot survive as she is one shot with the sword. So you still get 3 energy, which shows that programmers are lazy. 213 XP, as well as 370 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have Lex Luthor, Nightwing, and Insurgency Green Arrow. Skipping the fight is now 10,000 credits, although I don't know who actually uses that, since these fights are so easy. And Lex Luthor goes down after 5 sword shots, so Nightwing is in, sword spin, he barely survives that. Green Arrow does not taste the sword. And now sword spin. And he's cut up. There is the easy victory in the 9th fight. 216 XP. As well as 390 credits. In the 10th matchup, we have Harley Quinn, Cyborg, and Green Lantern, all of which have 1 promotion, which shouldn't matter a whole lot because it's only 600 to 840 health.
Begin.
But this will be the last fight for Deathstroke, as he's out of energy, so Harley Quinn manages to get out. Green Lantern is in. Green Lantern gets cut up. Harley Quinn is back in. And we're just going to shoot the shit out of Cyborg. So there's the easy victory, as he was able to take a 2nd shot. 218 XP. Lex Luthor does not level up. As well as 410 credits. Now for the last 2 fights, we're going to have to swap out. And as you can see, the last character does have 2 promotions again. So for our bronze cards, we are going to use Green Arrow. We are going to use Nightwing. And we are going to use Sinestro for these next couple fights. Actually, we're going to put Sinestro in first since he's got the most damage. Going up against one-time promoted Lex Luthor, Sinestro, and Solomon Grundy, all of which are level 11.
Begin.
As QS Ling has visited my spring build, keep in mind with the Halloween update for The Simpsons Tapped Out, my traffic has been very favored in The Simpsons Tapped Out, but fear not, I have not forgotten about my Injustice Gods Among Us subscribers, as I'm working on these videos for you right now, as Sinestro is about to get obliterated from above. 540 damage, and he's holding on with a sliver of life, and is eliminated. Well, Solomon Grundy's in, and takes 1 for 540. Cleaver spin, 108 damage. Whoop-de-doo. As Solomon Grundy keeps getting beat down because he's a slow fuck. So, death from above. Block for 270. Lance Blast Power Drain does go off for about 235 damage. However, Lex Luthor is knocked out, and 140 damage on that cleaver spin. And we're going to say goodbye to Mr. Solomon Grundy. You are obliterated. There's the easy victory in the 11th matchup. 220 XP, as well as 430 credits. And in the final matchup of the challenge, we have Challenge Countdown, Green Lantern, Insurgency, Deathstroke, and Cyborg, all of which are promoted 2 times. Cyborg having a little bit more health. We're going to actually bring in Nightwing to have a little bit of fun with his staff spin. And then we will bring in Green Arrow afterwards. So as you can see, Green Lantern is getting pummeled with no chance to really do anything. He comes out, Deathstroke is in. So we're going to get off a staff spin. which is blocked and does not KO Deathstroke. So Green Arrow is in with 1 bar. And Deathstroke is knocked out. Sonic Disruptor for 88 damage. Hitting for a whopping like 50 to 60 damage. So that Savage Blast is right on the mark. And knocks out Cyborg. And Green Lantern is eliminated. And there's the victory in the first matchup of the Aquaman challenge. 223 XP. As well as 2,950 credits. And with that said, there is the first challenge completed. So if you like this little video of the Aquaman Regime Challenge Battle 1, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, add it as a favorite, check out my other Injustice Gods Among Us videos playlist, my Facebook and Twitter, which are both HollywoodShono, and look forward to doing the next 4 challenges between today and tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, kids.